we'll stay in losers to the next losers bracket. Redshellmeerkat versus Masterlitfam.
Anything interesting to say about this one?
Well, it's Red Shell has played a fewer matches than Masterlitfam, who's come in with 60 games and 23 matches, while Red Shell joined us later in the series and has put in 9 matches and 19 games. And we see that actually at the moment Masterlitfam is coming on top with about a 47% match win rate versus a 33% one. So we'll just have to see how this one plays out. Masterlitfam's, will it be the Hodan or the Arcane that will come out? I have no idea. We've had about a 50% win rate on Hodan, 28 on Arcane. So we'll have to see. It almost feels like the Arcane is a last-ditch pick, which hasn't worked out. So we have Tuxedo Rano versus the Arcane. Okay, this must be what Masterlitfam is most comfortable with versus Rano.
And let's see what we get as an immediate Rano contrast. Already choosing to play a fair bit back and look for these tongue opportunities.
The tongue off the edge has been one of Red Shell's trademarks, I feel. Oh,
well, with efficacy like this, what can you say?
Exactly.
The Arcane having a real troublesome time finding damage on this slippery frog.
And just setting themselves up to be tongued again. And that's not what you want to see when you're stock down.
Yeah, Red Shell just once again calling out and reading the Arcane's drops.
Oh, are we timing it? Oh, and we
are timing it as, yeah. Masterlitfam going up into the upper.
And this is looking like a very comfortable 3-0 for the first game, and another tongue hits, racking up the percent. I feel like this Arcane might be here for this for this game only, and then we might switch to a Hodan because it doesn't seem to be working so far. Using those nairs. Oh, okay.
Really great space to control by Red Shell, not giving Arcane anywhere to eat and safely stand.
That bubble is one of my favorite ones. It's been one of Red Shell's trademarks to protect themselves when they are actually recovering. And the waiting and hovering has been amazing to see. We've seen some amazing kills come from that. But here it was the Dacus giving us the first game to Red Shell.
And the first 3 stock of tonight as well. Very, very clean.
Very much so indeed. Good, well spotted. I thought we'd had one already, but you're right. And we're moving on to Merchant Port next. With an Arcane home, I guess home advantage must be what we're going for right now.
You can see, like, Masterlitfam just does not seem to have an answer for Red Shell's defensive playstyle.
Indeed, and it doesn't feel like... It feels like Red Shell has no problem staying outside and then going in and getting into range safely, whereas Masterlitfam with Arcane is having quite the opposite experience.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see more of this as, once again, Masterlitfam trying to get an option out of Red Shell, but all he's getting is the tongue yet again. And another pile of poison stacks for his trouble.
Yeah. I mean, clearing it has been great, but at the same time,
a beautiful spot.
that bubble at the edge is such a good safety and a reversal tool for Red Shell. I've been really admiring the placements. I think they've been honed in the last season to be a wonderful tool for Red Shell.
Well, yeah, we're kind of just seeing more of the same so far.
There's just no answers. Are we going to see a second? Oh, okay. Second 3-0. Nope. We are actually going to be on the board. Fantastic job by Masterlitfam. But the end result doesn't seem to be at all on the board right now.
And using those long frog legs to his advantage there, just taking Masterlitfam into the sky.
So it feels like Masterlitfam wants to use the bubbles, but they're just not being placed in places that are dangerous for Redshell.
Well, at the same time, the way that Redshell is positioning is that he's letting Masterlitfam be the one to approach. Like, he doesn't feel like he needs to run into a bubble.
Oh no, not at the state of the game right now. Great use there. There we go. We're seeing some offensive bubbles actually getting in there. Oh, just a couple pixels off of the tongue. Not anything that will bother the Redshell at this point.
And a lot of uses of tongue for movement as well, actually.
Well, what I'm noticing is that a lot of the sort of hard-hitting moves that Redshell is putting out are never really being punished. Whereas whenever there's a stuff up by Masterlitfam, it does get punished or reversed quite effectively.
Not much hesitation on Redshell, for example, to go for these like quick Dacuses or such. Like, Masterlitfam trying to sort of stall it out and wait for a mistake to be forthcoming, but right now that's just adding to their overall damage with these poison stacks. See, every time they put out a puddle or go backwards, that's just more percent.
It's not going to help. No. You'd
almost
think it would
kill. Surprisingly.
No, surprisingly. But it does feel like Masterlitfam has received wonderful bouquets for their troubles here. Because we do, with the tuxedo, it's not needle stacks, it's flowers, it's roses, isn't it? Oh, another backhead that surprisingly hasn't killed.
Good bait by Masterlitfam, gonna force Redshell into strong attacking the wrong way. But still, look at this. Each puddle is just another percent that just keeps building, and that parry is unfortunately going to be the death of the fish.
It was almost just a matter of time, that parry, really. Redshell commandingly strolling into the next loser's match. And, yeah, unfortunately, Masterlitfam, having put in an amazing amount of games, we'll have to try and pull it back now from two losses. Let's see what happens.
Looks like we are not getting the change up. It is going to be the Arcane. It is going to be the Forest Ball.
I am very surprised by this choice, honestly. The Hodan has shown so many wonderful mix-ups and things that we're just not seeing with the Arcane, so I wonder what's happening for Masterlitfam here.
It is one of those sets where you might expect it to come out, because, what else have you got to lose at this point?
No, exactly. It is set point for Redshell, and yeah, we haven't really dented them at this point.
Redshell's doing some really nice stuff with the movement as well. I don't feel like that's been appropriately called out.
No.
But what they've been doing for them has just been absolutely delightful. Look at this bubble placement as well. Just like using it as a space tool.
Yeah, and possibly also denial tool for bubbles that seem to be thrown out all the time. Oh, what a clean down air to back air.
Yeah, the way that Redshell has been using these bubbles feels like so multi-purpose and so smart.
Very much so. I think that's one of the sort of trademarks of Redshell, and you just love to see it. At this point, it really feels like with the added movement of the bubble, there's just nothing that Masterlitfam is able to do at the moment. they're stuck. The Redshell is giving them almost nothing, and we're not going very much forwards with the gameplay here. Oh, didn't even use the puddle, even though it was covered.
Yeah, Redshell just forcing Masterlitfam into these constant bad choices. And it almost feels like you can't even blame the Arcane in this case, because
no,
the way that Redshell has been covering this space is suffocating.
I mean, even just hovering there menacingly
does so much to mix up the opponent, like mess with their timing, mess with their spacing.
Exactly, that's masterfully done on this set. And it feels like we're just at a clock ticking down. We've hit a strong attack now. That's been excellent.
And look how much Redshell is able to delay these recoveries until he finds the moment to go back in. Feels like Arcane does just not really have the...
Oh my goodness, Redshell! What a finisher! Oh, I was like, no, okay, it's just always going a little bit further. No, Redshell knew all the options there. Just, you know, waited the timer out and then hit the final hit. Amazing play.
A masterclass in Rano specials, I think you would call that.
Very much so.
Whew.
Oh my goodness. Right, I guess we're gonna wish the best of luck for the person who's gonna go up against Redshell, because that was a masterclass in controlling the stage and the pace throughout the entire set. And we hope to now go back to winners. We're gonna finish our yes. Okay.
Still having some difficulties with the replays tonight, but
just
rest assured, Rendered is working very hard to get it all sorted.
And while also doing it in between everybody's sets, which yeah, you can always rely on Rendered to chase them down for us. Oh.